When you are able to see my screen, please let me know. So we already have a project with us, which we started earlier, and now we'll go with that project only, so that we can save our time. Okay. And last class I promised whatever we are not able to complete, I will take that up in the next class. So first we will check how you can pass the string to our this view through controller, and apart from a number, we'll learn that. And after that, we will focus on our today topics, layout. So meanwhile, means I am doing this. Could you guys tell me means what you studied and what you gone through that, and if something that I can understand means whatever we are doing, you have a pre-knowledge of the things, if you don't mind.
Layout, you're asking for the layout, right?
Yes, yes.
But with the layout, as it name suggests only, it is nothing but the we can call it as a base basic basic coding for the entire view. How the application of the entire application will look. We can write that inside our layout page. Which will not change for every page, like headers are there, footers are there, or few of menus might also be there. So if we want some kind of data or designs of the pages should be applicable for the entire application, irrespective of the project, sorry, irrespective of the other pages and operations. The same thing we want to display with each and every page. That part we can, that designing part we can write in a layout page.
Yes. So what is the advantage? We'll get there.
We don't need to rewrite the code. Like suppose we are adding head footer, like copyrights or something. So we don't need to add that line for each and every design page on each and every view. Instead of that, we can just write it on a in a one single code, and we can implement that on every page.
Okay.
It's kindly similar to the master page we are using in a web application.
Yes, it is
So
right.
there
We
was a
can.
master page where we can define the header, footer, only the body can we can change in every pages.
Okay. Good. And what about this partial pages? What are those?
Partial page inside view, suppose we are having a single page and we want to redirect the another page with the same view, we can write that code in a partial view. Suppose on submit, on the click of submit, suppose we want to display or we want to show a grid on submit. The grid will get updated, but on a new page, like on a short page, within that page only, within that view only. So we can write it in a partial view.
And what is the advantage? We'll get there. We go with
In,
this.
instead of rendering or instead of creating a new request to the server and calling another view, we can render with single view inside view, basically partial view.
Okay. So that's good. And apart from that, there's another concept is also there. You can say partial view is there, and this partial view is there, and the layouts are there, and how you can give a different layout. So let's say there is use cases, I want some different layout for my different page. How can I do that? And if let's say I want to skip a layout itself, how can I do that?
If you
And
want to skip the layout, we can define it as a null at the top of our view.
Okay.
And if we want another layout for that particular page, so we can define that particular layout page at the top of that view as a layout is equal to that particular layout page.
Okay. Okay. That's good. And what about this? You can say this. But we can say layout is fine. Partial view is also fine. And apart from partial, and what is this @ request body or body?
At the rate
How?
is we used to. It is a reserve view syntax. No, when we are including a reserve view inside our page, it starts with at the rate and curly braces. No?
Yes. For the C
So
sharp code.
body, I think so. Means it will connect the things automatically, and right.
Mm.
So and ASP.NET automatically understand. This is the
Right.
purpose of this thing. Okay, that's fine. And with this knowledge, let's check this first. Mm, string title. Okay, and say title is model only. Okay. That time we was facing issue with this, and to pass this, let me go there, and here at the place of this, let me pass this the test. We will say model and put it into a double quote. Okay.
So what we pass return view model and
There we will get this value and we will print this value into H1. H1 title. Okay. Yes. Save this. Let's run this. Yes, Madhuri. Come again, please.
in controller what we pass in view
Model
and that test is that string part.
value. Yes.
This value. Okay.
Because if you means earlier we tried to pass this directly, but to pass this means we are saying, hey, you need to load this view. You understand my point?
Mm.
But if you pass a only string, then there is an error because there is a meaning of passing a string to this view is a meaning. Am I right? So it understand that. But if you mention this, then it will treat like a model. You understand my point? This.
So along with that string, the model is also pass all the values that description, priority, all the values is also carried out to the view.
Means that day we were facing problem with this passing a string. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
So I told you I will come up with a solution. Am I right? So this is a solution to pass a string value.
Okay.
Okay. Apart from that, we have another option. Temp is there, view
View
bag
header.
is there,
View.
view model is there. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
But for this, if you are passing this number, you can pass directly. Then you don't need to mention this.
Mm.
In case of string, you need to mention this model. Okay. If you do that, it will give you error because it will try to find out this view. Okay.
Okay. Mm.
But view is not there. That's why it will give you error. Okay.
Okay.
So now to run this, what we will do, we will create some, you can say, pages there to our test cases. And let's say create this. Use. So first thing first, let me create one controller. RenderSectionAsync controller entity. Do this. Okay, so here we will say this. Replace for this. Dashboard. And we'll scale. And go to
And sir, I guess the application is on run mode, so that's why.
Now add view. Yes. So empathy view. There is the empathy view. Also this. Dashboard. Thank you. So dashboard is there. We don't need to do anything here. Just really okay. Dashboard. Customer hand. Okay, we will okay, now I should join what is dashboard. Run
गुड इवनिंग
very good evening again.
एक मीटिंग में फंस गया था
How it is? Totally okay. So we created a one controller, and for that controller we create a view. Okay. And apart from that, we will create more pages there.
Hmm.
We'll use for our testing purpose, and we will create a layout as well, which we will apply for a particular this page. Create, or you can say,
We can keep a common layout for all pages, right?
yes, it's a
Like
beauty.
like if we have a left side scroll bar, like modules,
Yes, yes.
so that will appear in every page.
Yes, that's a beauty, but some in because we are doing a practical, then we need to discuss different scenarios as well.
Okay.
Right.
Yes.
That's why I'm creating this. Because if you check the theory part, then there is scenario which we need to discuss and do the practical there. Admin layer. Okay. So in this, we are doing this, and where at the place of this, we will say admin dashboard. Okay. And as Madhuri suggests to do this, we can have a, you can say, layout is equal to, we can use this admin. Use admin dashboard. So for that, view dashboard. Admin layout. Dashboard. So, does not exist in the house.
Double underscore.
But still is not able to understand this. So
Same.
where,
Yeah.
hold on. We have this layout file, and this is automatically available.
How if we use double quotes?
Double quote and semicolon. Yes.
Double quote and semicolon.
Semicolon. Semicolon after. Yes.
Okay. So now this is fine. And we are good there. Let's check this first. We are able to get this or not. Let me run this. How we can access, guys?
Dashboard. Controller name. And controller name and action name.
Admin dashboard. Okay. So we are able to get that. And if you check the layout there, just do some modification in our admin layout. Admin layout and check there. Layout. Let's say remove this or modify this. Or set the place of privacy. At the place of this. Once we go back to home, that we can see the difference clearly there. Okay. Back to home. Yes. So we're good. Now, what do we need to do? We need to, you can say, now if you check this, then you're able to see privacy page is also following this same thing. And let me do one thing. Let me even say remove this layout from our privacy view. For that, further, what we need to write here so that it will not follow this. I don't require any layout here. What I need to
Null. We have to write null.
No, yeah.
okay. So now if we run again on a privacy, we don't have anything. Right. So now what we will do, if you will create more pages, then you are able to see default is applicable. So we can say cover this. Guys, you have any question or concern regarding this layout part?
No.
No.
Okay, we covered all the three scenarios. Okay. Now we have another scenario is partial this partial views. So for that, let me do one thing. Let me create some partial views. Let's say for this header. About. Okay. Now what we need to do here, use that header. Not that. Ouch. partial what we need to write here, guys? With a double quote or this only? Guys, any idea? So we created one this, and now we need to import this. So for that, first we need to, you can say, do this. You can say partial. We need to go with the name.
Name, I
Yes,
guess.
partial name we have to write it.
Yes. Partial name. Name is a key there or attribute of this partial. So based on that, we can do that. But why? I'm so and here we need to mention the name of our this partial. Okay. So this is let's check this. Where everything is working fine or not. And what is the other use case? Can you think another use case, guys? With the help of that, you can use a partial view in a better manner. Would you think any another use case? This is one use case. But apart from that, you can use this thing on a multiple places for your better control. Could you tell me how you can do that? And what are the use cases you can think of?
With the partial view, suppose there is a one view we have created, like let's consider there are uh, few of the fields are there, like any on a click on a event of a click, if we want to display the result on another layout or another with another layout design, we can use that partial view, no? So with that, in a particular view only, on click we can redirect without redirecting or recreating the request to the server, new request. We can use that partial view with a different layout also for a more responsive design or etc.
So you can think of you have a product item, right?
Okay.
And in a product item, you are using a card. Okay. And if you are using a card there, then means, and you are getting, let's say, on a 2 page, you require that card, am I right?
Hmm.
And you can create a small view for that, partial view, am I right?
Yes.
And you can call that card view for your iterating while you are iterating your loop. You can use that. You understand my point, guys? So this is also a way. In a React or Angular, this term called component, but here we are using partial view. But things are same. Conceptually, both are same. Make sense for you guys or not?
Yes.
No? No? guys. Make sense or not?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
With the product, we can add multiple or in multiple categories also. So we can use that partial view.
Yes, means let's say you want to render hundreds of or 10 products on a page, am I right? Rather than correct means doing this means you will keep this view in a separate file so that you have a better control. You understand my point? Later point of
Yes,
time, if you need to increase or decrease something in your view, then you can just need to touch upon that file only. Am I right? And you can, if means you are using that layout on a, you can see this card on a multiple pages, then you need to just change on that single file only. Don't need to worry about other things. You understand my point, guys?
yes.
So that's the beauty of this partial view. Just and what is the purpose of this script? Because we study about this script as well.
Script, we use these libraries to like display or for by including those libraries we can include that layout in our project.
Okay.
As we can
Yes.
see, Bootstrap is there. So with the Bootstrap bundle, whatever the designing part or the coding part Bootstrap supports, which we want to include in our file or HTML file or whatever file we are looking to include. So it helps to we can say to understand that those code. We need to add these libraries with this script.
Okay. Now we done with this as well. How you can do this partial views and the layout as well. Right. So now now we need to, you can see if you want to try with the other things, you can try that as well. But what else we need to done in a practical? Are you good with the layout? Am I right? And you are good with the partial views as well. Am I right? And if you want to check the information for partial views, so same thing you can implement on a partial views as well. Let's say some values in your partial views are depend upon means you are getting the data here in a model form of model or other thing. You can do that and create a partial view and render the thing based on your data. Understand my point?
Hmm.
So
Yes.
now we are using in our layout only, but at the how we can use in our views, like
Same thing, whatever we discussed earlier in a razor, this razor pages, razor syntax you can use. Just let's say right now, if you mm, check this live class terminal, right? This thing, nav, brand, this, PSP action is this live class terminal. And if you want to do this link, maybe link or this value from a model, you can do that. What's the issue? There's no issue. You understand my point, Madhuri?
okay.
Let's say this is a this title. You want means with this title, if let's say user will pass this to this. Let's say model of this model, and let's say string. Right. So in a view itself, we can pass this. Even though I not tried, but let's try this. Here, already here. 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 Model. How to pass model? Say like model. Okay. Model is so, but this is not a use case for this because these are the common. Am I right? But for your, but this is not a good example because here we are using this model. Model. Let's check this. It will work or not. There's a problem. It's not changing the things.
We have
Okay.
rendered it incorrectly.
Sorry.
No, you got that.
It will do this model. Okay. Otherwise, we will do this partial view in another example where we render something else based on our data.
Hmm.
Yes, it's working. Okay, Madhuri,
Okay.
Ajay.
So in our
If-
project, society project, at the time of that complaint model, so there also we can use that the partial views.
Yes, for rendering, let's say you have a, you can say this complaint, right?
Hmm.
So for that, if you are doing that, then you need to show your complaints, am I right?
Hmm.
So rather than means putting, let me show you what I'm trying to say. Let me show you an example itself. So let's say right now, this is our dashboard, am I right? And oh, let's do this with the home controller only because we are using this form earlier and you have some list is already there.
Yes.
So, but for that, let's create a one view. Okay. Let's say create a one. Stop this. Let's create one different partial view this.
So, sir, every time we need to add the partial view in the share folder only.
No, but because it makes sense, am I right? Because it's a shared one, everyone can use. Card. Okay. That's why we need to display the things in a card format. Okay. So here this card will accept a, you can say, complaint. Okay. Complaint, and what we are doing here, and on this, we are in this. You can say string ID is equal to the height. Okay. And string title is equal to string description is equal to model description. Okay. We learned this. We learned this in our previous class. Now let's take this is your state. In this state we have action H2 and H3. Okay. So here we will say ID, and here we will say this ID. Okay. I may now that the site response. So ID, name, title, okay, and then we have description. Good. Now we are good there, and as you guys know, in this, what is the code? Okay. Okay. By mistake, I did change this original header. Okay. Now we have this. Okay.
Yes.
Now card is there with this information. Now we need to work on a home index page. Here you guys already know we have, okay, we have this list of models. Could I comment this, guys? String, how you can pass the string. You
Yes.
already know, am I right?
Yes.
Could I comment?
Yes.
Right now we are, let me comment this. This, and now we need to go to home controller, and in a home controller we are already passing this. Let me pass this. The name of this test. All right. So rather than means doing this in our index view to handle this, what we will do while while we are doing this, am I right? Okay. So what you can do, you can call a partial view. Partial name is equal to underscore part, right? And model, you can pass this as your fixed model. Okay, let's check this. I think so. There's a problem with this case. Reach. Okay. So it's not. What is this option here? Okay. Replicator, it's trying to program. Model. Okay, model is also there. Let's say, compare the model. No, let me stop this first. But with this is not identifying this. Okay. But here we are passing a whole model. Partial view model. Model. Why is not working? Okay.
I think with model we have to pass that complaint model as a variable, no?
But complaint is also already a variable. Understand my point?
Okay. That in starting complaint atom in model in that line, right? The first complaint is as a variable, right? We are looking it as a.
Yes, right now, earlier we are using this, but without a partial view. Right?
Okay.
So, but right now we are using it with a partial view. Things are same. Just we are delegating this responsibility to the view only, so that we can re-render the thing. This is not working. Okay, no worries. I will come up with the solution of this. Okay, guys, in the next class.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
And next class is HTML. And we will check that. We will discuss the HTML part only, and we will complete the things in whatever we are able to complete in a tomorrow class. Okay. Okay. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, everyone.